examining hearsay intricacies in gang-related legal contexts and victim statement complications.
Then what do you say about the Confrontation Clause issue?
Your Honor,
That's clearly testimonial, and it's hearsay. And it might be an admission by a party opponent, but that would be only as to him, really.
and we could do a limited instruction as to him. I mean, he's the victim in the case, so we have to, it's not a crime, it's not a part of the conspiracy. He's the victim of a case. If it only has to be used against him to say that he was the victim, then we can have a limited instruction that.
Well, but you're not just using it to show that he was the victim.
We are showing that it was a part of the gang war, but that he was the victim in this case. Earlier, a few weeks ago, we brought in the other shooting that involved Mr. Stillwell, where he was shot a few weeks prior to this at Glen Street.
And did any of his statements come in at that point?
No.
All right, well then that's not really the comparable.
Your Honor, if I could just have a moment to research that particular issue to see if he can come in some other way.
And just for completeness, I also include in the Confrontation Clause the, quote, recantation.
Yeah, I mean, that, which frankly is more than to just show he was a victim, because once you get into the, oh, and then something got posted on social media, and oh, then he went back and said something different, you know, that further complicates things. By the way, it appears that Carter, Hardy, and Ward all pled to some charges in that case. Those were not the people that he named?
No.
Okay.
He named Hardy. I'm not sure about Ward because it was a nickname, but he named 3 people, and one of them was Shell Kell, who's Kelvin Watts.
Well, okay.
He named Hardy and Merrill, who was Ward. The only person he did not name was Carter, and he named Watts. And like I said, after further investigation, Watts, I believe arrest warrants were taken out for Watts. That's what I need to confirm. But after the state did after the DA's office did further investigation, we did not indict Watts. We indicted Mr. Dominique Carter, also known as Stewie.
And y'all are saying that the only one that he said he thought had anything to do with this was Hardy? Not you, the state, you, the defense, sorry.
I understand the statement. He is saying that he saw Hardy talking to his girlfriend in the parking lot of JJ's Chicken shortly before they left.
So he never says that he thinks anybody did this shooting. He just says, here are the circumstances leading up to it?
That's my understanding. And it would defy logic for him to have seen who the shooters were. It was a car sped up behind and started shooting in the windshield, and then his car, the car he was in.
Well, I mean, he could have said he was at the JJ's Chicken in a blue Buick, and then I saw a blue Buick drive up again, you know, but I don't know if that's what happened or not.
He said the car was, he thought it was a newer model car because of the style of lights, is my recollection of what he said.